Happening right now, the major story of the day, the historic verdict. A jury convicts a former president on felony charges for the first time in American history.
Former President Trump found guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records today related to a cover-up of an affair that he had with adult film star. Tonight, Colorado lawmakers and voters all weighing in on how this impacts the election.
All right, we'll get to them in a minute, but first, the important question so many people are asking: what does this mean going forward? Fox 31's Talia Cunningham is following it closely. She joins us live tonight. Talia.
Yeah, Matt, Andrea, good evening. That bombshell verdict of guilty on all 34 counts was handed down late this afternoon, sending people flocking into the streets of New York City, some in celebration, others in anger. We know so far reactions have been peaceful tonight, but you may remember a man set himself on fire outside of that courthouse in Manhattan while this trial was underway, so there was extra security as that verdict was read aloud today. The conviction marks U.S. history, so Trump is now the first former U.S. president to be convicted of felony crimes and became a felon as of today. So for 2 days, we know 12 jurors deliberated for 9.5 hours and found Trump guilty, meaning they believe there was enough evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that Trump broke the law. And that would be falsifying business records in a scheme to illegally influence the 2016 election results through these hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels, who claims that the two had an affair. The former president maintaining his innocence today. Listen.
We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man, but this was a rigged decision right from day one with a conflicted judge who should have never been allowed to try this case, never.
And right after this, Trump left the courthouse, got into a vehicle and was escorted by Secret Service to Trump Towers, where he was seen waving to people out on the streets there. You see it. Trump said, quote, "This is far from over." And with that being said, Trump will likely appeal this conviction in the coming days. So we went straight to the experts on what that would look like.
The thing with an appeal of a conviction in a criminal trial is that you can't simply argue that the jury got it wrong. You could argue that there was insufficient evidence for any rational jury to have made this conclusion, or you could argue that there was another legal mistake.
And Professor Farrell goes on to say that when Trump's legal team appeals this conviction, it's likely they'll request that any sentence issued be paused while this appeal process plays out, which could likely take several months. Judge Juan Merchan will determine Trump's sentence, which is scheduled to take place on July 11th. It could include fines and restitution or probation, but jail time is not off the table tonight. We're going to dive into that tonight at 10. In the newsroom, Talia Cunningham, Fox 31.